BruSurf. BruSurf.com. How to keep your stand-up paddleboard in tip-top shape. Stand-up paddleboarding is one of the fastest-growing water sports in the world. And while it may be easy to learn, it's just as hard as any sport to master. One thing that separates the pros from the amateurs is how they care for their equipment. Here are some tips and tricks to help you keep your BruSurf SUP looking and working great year after year, so you can keep riding like a pro. Wash it. Rinse your SUP after each and every use, particularly if you've been riding in salt water. Prolonged exposure to salt water can cause corrosion, and even fresh water can invite bacteria and mildew if the board goes without cleaning for a long time. A simple but thorough rinse with a hose should keep all the baddies at bay. Dry it. After you clean your SUP, and before you pack it away, dry it off. You really don't want to stick a wet board in a bag, which locks in heat and moisture. Mix hot temperatures with a wet board, and you run the risk of tiny bubbles forming in your board's epoxy. If this happens, it will damage the board and make it less watertight in the future. Keep it out of the sun. Never store your SUP for long periods in direct sunlight. While BruSurf stand-up paddleboards are designed to withstand the withering heat during playtime, prolonged exposure will wear away the lamination and warp the board over time. When in the sun, it's best to cover it up with a bag or blanket when not in use. Give it a thorough cleaning. It's good to give your SUP a good going over every now and then. Use dish soap or board cleaner to wipe away any film, grime, or oil buildup. Keep your board fresh, and you'll be riding the water for a long time to come. Reseal it. Even the most loving care won't stop the inevitable wear and tear of time. Color fades, finishes erode, water seeps in. Called water migration, this can upset the delicate balance of your board and make riding more difficult. Special resealing products will protect your SUP from such weathering and water penetration. Protect its weak spots. Every piece of equipment has its sensitive spots, and SUPs are no exception. The nose, the rails, and the tail are more vulnerable to damage than other parts of the board. It's your job to protect them. Cut up some pool noodles and attach them to the board before you store or transport it. Rail guard tape can also protect the board during use. Want to learn more about how you can make your stand-up paddleboard last as long as possible? Visit www.brusurf.com today.